Throughout my 10 years in the military, there were countless times where I felt an immense amount of pressure, anxiety, or fear. These are all normal responses to a high-risk environment, but the way in which I dealt with them may be different than you'd expect. It didn't matter how many times I did it. I never felt 100% comfortable throwing myself out of a perfectly good airplane. And maybe to your surprise, a lot of guys feel the exact same way, but we all still do it. And the way in which I got over that apprehension or anxiety was to commit to the action and accept the potential risk. Every time I stood on the ramp, I cleared my mind with the acceptance of whatever may happen and the commitment to put my full effort into being successful. Now, I know that makes it sound simple, but it started with an internal dialogue. Whether I was coming up to a jump, a combat operation, or any other high-risk environment, I would literally ask myself this question: is the fear you are currently feeling going to hold you back from taking action and completing it? Now, obviously, this was part of my job, so the answer was always no, but asking that question allowed me to introduce logic into the equation, and after that point of commitment, I accepted the associated risks and no longer paid attention to those alarms going off in my mind beforehand. There's a lot of peace found in commitment. As soon as we make the decision to commit fully, we can then shift our focus from the amount of questions and our mind searching for reassurance to what actually needs to take place. The more energy we put towards potential failure or risks associated with something we are doing, the more likely that becomes. I talk to a lot of guys who are training up for special forces selection or pursuing a career in special operations, and they are all searching for reassurance, which is very normal and something I even did myself leading up to selection. What I always encourage them to do is commit to the process regardless of the potential outcome. We are not naive, so we will always understand that there is a potential for failure. Simply commit to showing up and putting out each and every day and focus on directing your finite amount of energy towards completing the task at hand. When you can focus all your energy on simply being successful at the next task on the list, you'll be extremely surprised with how far you can go. So next time you're feeling apprehensive about a particular situation, but know you're going to go through with it, make the conscious decision to accept the potential risks, then commit fully, reminding yourself along the way to not expend that precious energy on potential downsides.